So, Simon, first of all, obviously a disappointing defeat to Pickering Town. Obviously, relegation candidates, 6 points bottom. It must be quite a frustrating afternoon for yourselves.
Yeah, first of all, I want to give credit to Pickering. I think they did what they needed to do well today to get the win. I'm not going to take anything away from them. Obviously, they're fighting for every point, and they got the win, and we can't take that away from them. Obviously, we're really disappointed and frustrated with our own performances, and we will look at that, because that for us was not acceptable today.
Is it fair to say it was quite a contrast in performance from the first half to the second half?
Yeah, well, first half we had a lot of the ball, we had a lot of chances, and we went in at half time. We weren't too worried. We were quite confident, but we did speak a few things that we needed to be wary of. One of them being free kicks, because that's what they were looking to play for, and obviously we didn't come out second half. So second half was massively disappointing. First half wasn't great, but it wasn't bad for us.
Yeah, and you mentioned you sort of give credit to Pickering, and their keeper has pulled off quite a few saves, especially in that first half display. Is that quite frustrating from the attacking sense that we can't really put chances away?
It was frustrating in the first half, because I think if we did what we needed to do in the first half, we could have put that game to bed, but we didn't. We weren't good enough today in all areas, individually and collectively, and we got what we deserved in the end, second half.
Yeah, and obviously numbers wise, you look at the bench, and obviously we're quite short-handed, and the goals, especially 2 crosses from the right hand side. Can you just talk us through the goals that were conceded, because obviously they're quite identical?
Yeah, well, it's one thing that we identified that we had to be aware of, so they're really frustrating on our point of view to concede them. I think Fords has held his hand for the second one and said he should have done better. Me and Chris will have to look at them again. The first one, I think it's just a case of it's bounced around, it's hit the post, it's came back in. It looked like there was a hint of offside. Again, I'll have to look at it, but ultimately it wasn't good enough for us. We shouldn't be in them situations, and when we are in them situations, we should defend them better. So myself and Chris will look at that and make sure we can try and improve that midweek. We've only got 1 week left of training, so we haven't got long to try and improve it, but where we can, we'll look to try and improve it.
Yeah, and obviously that's United next week before local derby against Dunstan straight after. So you mentioned how it's going to be quite a chaotic week after the few training sessions that you do have. What's the focus going to be in these 2 training sessions?
Well, look, I think, like I said a while ago, people have to come in and earn the shirt. I think there's a case that people haven't really done that today. That we could look to change it, but I think the focus for the next week is just get the quality and standards where we need it to be. It's probably dropped off, if we're being honest, and that can't happen. It's not the end of the season yet. We've still got games to play for, important games to play for, and points to play for. So we need to make sure the standards are right in training.